We know that next Wednesday, it appears the Supreme Court will hear oral arguments for the Little Sisters of the Poor in the consolidated cases of Zubik versus Burwell. Now, why is it we're even having to do this? How far have we gotten out of touch as a nation and as this oppressive government that we have to go to court to assert the religious rights and freedoms of individual organizations like Little Sisters and others that are joining them? It's outrageous to me because, again, a cornerstone of the founding of this country is religious rights. The Little Sisters of the Poor is a tremendous faith-based organization consisting of Catholic nuns who serve the elderly in over 30 countries around the world, giving from their heart to help people in a way they see fit in their views and their religion with God. My scheduler, Caitlin, hosts a weekly movie night at the Little Sisters D.C. home, where she and many others can attest to the incredible work that is done by these nuns. The HHS mandate under Obamacare is now forcing the religious organizations like the Little Sisters to provide health care plans, contraceptives, drugs, things that they find that are against their belief system, that violate their deeply held belief system. Yet the club of Obamacare and this federal government hitting them over the head saying, you have to provide this, goes against founding principles, and I think the whole country should be outraged by this, merely so that a few can have something provided for them for free by an organization that shouldn't have to be doing so. Indeed, John Adams once stated, nothing is more dreaded than the national government meddling with religion. It's a fundamental liberty, critical to a thriving and free society. We have been blessed in a free country where we can have our religious expression free, not having to adhere to a health care mandate or being forced to bake a cake because of someone else's idea of violating religious views. It's not government's place to determine what a person's religion requires or adheres to. Our laws should support and encourage citizens to worship without fear of reprisal from an oppressive federal government. I urge my colleagues to stand up for the religious organizations such as Little Sisters of the Poor, protect them from this horrific HHS mandate, and for the Supreme Court, once they decide to weigh in a decision, not just have yet another partisan down-the-line decision based on politics, but indeed look into your hearts, look into your souls of what is right for the founding principles of this nation and for people like Little Sisters of the Poor to carry out their God-given and God-driven agenda to help the people of the world. Mr. Rothfus, again, thank you for the time and for your leading this order here today.
I thank Congressman LaMalfa for those observations.